Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a full face of drugstore products and a 3 looks using one eyeshadow palette. It is this palette from Rimmel. It is the Magnif'eyes Crimson Edition, which is nothing but pinks. Perfect for Valentine's Day coming up. So I decided to do 3 Valentine's Day looks for you guys using this one palette, and I hope you guys liked it. So yeah, I'm using some things that I already like from the drugstore and some things are brand new to me. So if you want to see all of that jazz, just keep watching. So I'm super excited to be filming this today. I'm really hoping I can do this because it's like my first time really trying out this palette. So yeah, hopefully it turns out good. I really want to create at least 2 looks for you for Valentine's Day using drugstore products, but I'm hoping for, 3. So we'll see how that goes. So I already prepped my skin. I just, kind of just used like this moisturizer, nothing special. So we're gonna go ahead and use the first product, which is my foundation. And this is a foundation I've been really loving lately just because it's so good, has really good coverage, and it gives you a very nice skin-like finish. Without looking too matte, without looking too dewy. It's just really perfect, and it feels really good on the skin throughout the day because I pretty much have just been wearing this all week and last week since I got it, and I absolutely love it. So I'm just taking my Morphe M44 brush, and I'm gonna take that and just apply it all throughout the face. Let me see, where's my mirror? I have to use this big one. I really do love the, look at that pimple, how gross. Love how this just sits on the skin because it feels really, it says 24-hour fresh wear or something like that, and it does feel fresh throughout the day. Like it doesn't make me feel like greasy or oily, and it's not like a super thick type of foundation, so that's even better, but it has really good coverage. The only thing is, because it's a little bit more watery, I feel like I have to use a little more. So now that we have that all good and blended out, we're going to go and contour and highlight. And I'm actually using another product from L'Oreal, which just came out, and it is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. And I'm going to be using the shade Honey to contour, and they say you need just a little bit because it goes a long way, and that is definitely true. You will see in just a second how pigmented it is. I used kind of like what I normally do, which isn't a lot, when I'm trying to contour, and then blend it out, and it was way too much. Like, I could fix it, but you really only need a little bit of these products because they're really pigmented. So I think that's really good because you use less, and it lasts you longer because you really don't need that much. So this is all I'm gonna do. 1, 2. That's it. That's all I need. So now I'm just taking my Morphe G40 brush, my handy dandy one, and then I'm gonna blend that out. So you see how pigmented that is? Like, and it was just barely a touch on the skin. So I'm blending that out, blending that up into my ear, up into my hairline, and then just blends out just like that, and it looks so beautiful. And you literally need to just, I probably could have gone away with just one, honestly, if I really wanted a more natural kind of contour. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. And then now for my highlight, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal same concealer in the shade Cashmere. It is the number 360. And I'm actually trying out to see if this will really cover up my dark circles without putting on my trusty Becca brightener. Just because I want to see, which I feel like it will because this is really full coverage and you really don't need a lot. That's all I'm putting in. That might be a little bit too much, honestly. And then I'm taking my Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge, which is really good beauty sponge. I absolutely love this one, and I think you can get it at Target. I feel like I need to get another shade that's a little bit darker than this because it's still pretty bright, but once it's all on, it looks really good. So as you can see, concealer or no concealer. So I think it really did do a good job of covering that up, which is really good to know because I usually don't test them out without using my brightener. Okay, so the one thing I did forget to pick up is like a translucent powder or setting powder. But I have this Ben Nye translucent powder in Fair that I have not used, so we're gonna go ahead and try that one out, and I feel like, you know, that's kind of drugstore-y. Alright, so I'm just taking some of that powder and putting it in my under eye area. And I got the shade Fair because I watched a video and I think they said that, is it Ariel? I think it's Ariel. That does, you know, the celebrity makeup artist or makeup, like the Kardashians, the Jenners, all of them. He said that it kind of doesn't wash you out like if you're taking pictures because of the pink tone of the powder. So I wanted to get it and try it out for myself. And because my, you know, contour is so pigmented already, I don't really need to do anything to it. I kind of just lightly dusted a little bit of that translucent powder on just to kind of set it. Yeah, because it's already really pigmented, I don't need to put more because I really don't want more. So for my brows, I'm using my little soap brow method really quick to kind of just put them in place, get them in the shape I want. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill pencil in the color Light Brunette. I feel like this is like the closest I could get to what I need. I don't know if it's going to work. It's going to be too dark, too light, I don't know, too warm. So we're just going to go ahead and do this thing. Let me see if I can get closer. To me, it seems like this is a little bit too warm for what like my brow color is. We'll see when I blend it out how it looks. Just looks very reddish, warm, orangey. I'm pressing a little bit harder towards the end just to kind of fill it in a little bit deeper. I do like that there's, you know, the spoolie on the other side because I know sometimes you don't get that. And I feel like that's like the one thing you need so you don't have to use two different things. To clean it up, I'm just going to be using the NYX Wonder Pencil in medium. I'm just gonna kind of comb through it again, just really get them where I want them. But they don't look bad. I'm actually not mad at that color. Okay, so since we're gonna be changing up the eye look, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the face. So we're gonna go in with the Mega Glow highlighting powder from Wet n Wild in the shade Precious Petals, which is this really pretty like peachy pink tone. Perfect for Valentine's Day, right? So spraying my little brush, putting into it. I don't think I've really tried this one. Can't really remember. It's not too like pinky on the skin. I like that because then you kind of see where the highlight is. I like make sure I'm not, you know, giving me all the double chin because that's unattractive. So I didn't really have like a pink shade of blush. Oh, I couldn't really find one. I look for one. I kind of forgot, but I have a few from Milani that I like. So I'm actually going to be using this powder blush from Milani in the shade Coral Cove, which I wanted a little bit more like pinky, fresh type of look, but this is what we got. So just gonna work with it. I'm such a bad planner, you know. Oh, but that looks pretty. I don't want too much though. So for today, well, for this whole look, I'm gonna be trying to use the Magnif'eyes Crimson Edition palette from Rimmel London, if I could get it open. And it looks like this. All your pretty pinks, just really, really nice. So first we're gonna go with, okay, so what should we start with? Let's start with just like an easy kind of everyday, well, not everyday, but like an easy kind of look that, you know, you're not gonna be scared to wear, that's easy, looks more natural, and you feel good in it. So let's go with that kind of vibe right now. So I think we're gonna start with this really pretty like mauve-y kind of pink color. Close, that's what we're gonna get right now. And I'm just gonna put that in the crease of my eye. And then, because I wore this the other day too, and I really liked how it turned out. So then I'm gonna go ahead and use this very pretty, like shimmery, just like a hint of pink in it color. I'm taking my finger, actually. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. Yeah, I wore this the other day, I think, when I went out to eat with my boyfriend and his family, and I liked how it looked. It's just because it blends out pretty nice to where it's not super like glitzy or opaque or very light. It kind of just blends really pretty. So I liked it. It was really, really pretty. Yeah, this is a look I would wear for Valentine's Day because I don't want to go all out. And then I think just to add a little bit more color, just a little bit more pink, we're going to go ahead and put on this very bright kind of pink, but just like a hint. So I'm really tapping a lot of that off. And we're going to put that right here in the outer corner. And I'm taking this Kylie pencil brush and I'm dipping it into that more natural mauve-y type color that we first used. Just putting that in the waterline, or in the under eye area. I don't know what you call this. The lower lid, I don't know. Can someone tell me? Very soft, very girly. I love this. So we're gonna go ahead and use this new one that I just picked up. It's from Collab, from Sally's. And it's supposed to be super lengthening. So we're gonna go ahead and try this, see how that goes. Yeah, this isn't like super volumizing, I can tell. I might just have to go ahead and mix it in with a different one, guys. Sorry. But if I, why? I marked myself. But if I had my L'Oreal one, that's the one I would be using. I can see the lengthening part. I also like my lashes to look thick. I like it for the bottom lashes though, because it really just gets every single one. Okay, so now let's move on to the lips. I actually like how the mascara did turn out. You just kind of work with it a little bit. So I am using the Rimmel Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses Stay On Lip Contouring Pencil in the shade number 50 Tiramisu. And I'm just going to put that on my lips. It's a little more like a warm toned than what I was wanting. And then for my actual lip color, I'm using the Burt's Bees Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Sedona Sands, which is this really pretty, really pretty pink color. I use a lip scrub and I forgot to take the wipe it off. Alright guys, so this is the finished look for look number 1. Just, you know, very nice, more natural type of glowy, fresh makeup look for Valentine's Day. I think everyone can wear and feel very comfortable and not feel like they're not themselves, because I know, you know, you see all these Instagrammers, YouTubers and all that going out with all these crazy and very dramatic makeup looks, but for me personally, that's not what I'm going to be wearing on Valentine's Day, just because I know I kind of like a more natural, subtle look, and I feel like this is pretty wearable for everyone. So yeah, let's get on with the next one. Okay, so I have a clean slate here. It was not, you know, fun taking that off and then trying to reapply it. So, and this time I think we're gonna go ahead and start off with that really bright pink color and really pack it on this time. So I'm gonna use a smaller blending brush. This is the Morphe M514. Dip it into that color. Just shake off any excess, that way it doesn't really fly around, and we're gonna put that in the crease. So this one, like, it's very pigmented in the pan, but when you apply it, it's not, like, I feel like you have to really build this up, really get that color going. Now that's pink. I don't really know what look I'm going for here either, guys, so just, it's gonna be something pink. Now what are we doing? Now I'm gonna take that same Kylie Cosmetics pencil brush and we're gonna dip it into this darker pink shade right next to that really pop of pink. And I'm gonna try and really like pack this in like very precisely. And I'm putting it in the center of my crease because that's really where I want to focus it. And now I'm going to take this Morphe M506 small little blending brush and I'm going to get into this more like reddy kind of brick color. And we're going to put that in the outer corner. Just to add some, you know, contrast there. I'm really just tapping it on first just to really get that color where I want it. Like that, and then taking the other blending brush, just kind of blending it out. And then I'm also going to use some of this like brown kind of, this brown shade right here to just deepen it up a little more. I think I'm going to take some of that color too and kind of bring it in towards the crease. And then I'm taking my concealer brush, just a regular concealer brush. It's like a fake MAC one that I've had for years. And I'm going to cut that crease. So we've done that, and I don't think they're like super even, but that's as good as it's going to get right now. And now on top of that, or on the lid, I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Roll-On Shimmer color in the shade Mauve Pink. So it kind of looks like that. Really pretty. I don't know if I'm going to roll it on though, but I'm going to use a flat brush. Yes, like this one. I'm going to wet it. Make sure it picks up that color. Might not be as opaque as I want it to be. So actually I'm going to go ahead and put on some of the bright pink right here, just like a light little layer of it, just to have a little bit of pink as a base. I'm such a bad planner. I feel like if I don't know. Okay, so we added that just like a little bit of pink, which I mean, I think it looks really pretty just as is. Just a whole pink kind of look. But we're gonna go in with that shimmer color. Let's just add like a little shimmer, a little something something, you know. Just takes a lot of time just getting this glitter off that roller though. Let me see how this goes. Maybe I should have done that from the beginning. Just like on the lid and then spread it out afterwards. And that definitely packed it on more than my brush was. Alright, that looks good. Yes. That looks nice. And then we're just blending that in. Should I do a wing? I might do a wing. But if I do a wing, it's going to be my last look because I don't want to deal with that. So now taking that pencil again, we're going to go in with the bright pink color and put it in the under eye area. And then put a little bit of that darker pink that's right next to it. And really just deepen it up a little bit. And I'm actually dipping into that like reddish color and the brown color right next to it. And just putting that in the outer corner. Just tying it in with that top piece. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so this is the finished look for look number 2. I'm going to try and do number 3, but if not, this is all you're going to see. But I gotta do this quick because my battery's about to die and I'm charging my other one, so I want to get this done before it dies. So yeah, so this is the second one. Very dramatic, pink, shimmery. So yeah, I put lashes on because I feel like, you know, you need lashes with this kind of look. And they are the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. Same lip and everything else, just different look. Oh my god, my eyes are killing me, but this is the last one. Got that going for us. Alright, let's go. Let's see. I want to do like a smoky eye, but something more muted. Not super like in your face pink like the last one. So I think we're going to go ahead and start with the like nice light mauve kind of color here and put that in the crease. I'm going to put that in the crease. I feel like my makeup looks, yeah, that looks just not that as good as it did before, so hopefully you can't see it. If you do, I'm sorry. I can only do so much whenever everything else is set and I have to redo my concealer. Okay, so we got that first color on. Good to go. And now I'm going to take the little blending brush, a different one, and I'm going to go in with this like more of a reddish kind of color. This one right here. Picking that up. And we're going to go in the outer corner with this, bringing it in that inner corner as well, and kind of just blending the rest out upward towards the center. Ugh, my eyes just look really tired right now from the beating I've given them today. I don't know why I would like to do these, but I don't know. Just different options using one palette I think is always just really cool to do. All right, so now we're gonna go in with that darker, like reddish brick kind of color. And then I'm gonna take my little pencil brush from Morphe and dip it into that color. And just kind of focus it right here on that outer corner and then in the inner corner as well. So it's kind of like a halo, but not really. Blending that out. All right, so now we're gonna take this shimmery shade. Oh, there's a gold kind of shade. Don't really see that. No, we're gonna do this because we're just gonna keep it monotone. This color right here. I feel like they could have taken this gold shade out and added like a lighter shimmer kind of color instead of just like these very like more. I'm just using my finger for that. So, you know, these are pretty shimmery for, you know, drugstore. They're not the most shimmery or glittery shades, but they're not bad. And then I'm gonna go in with that red brick color and mix it with this brown right here. And we're going to blend that in together. And then take whatever's left into that crease. You could see the concealer right now, like from where I took it off and then reapplied it. Like you can definitely see the difference from whenever it was first applied. And it looks pretty bad. Hopefully you can't see it. And now we're taking that red color with that like one tiny bit lighter color. I'm going to darken it up with that final dark brown shade right here. I'm going to use my pencil brush to place it and then I'll blend it out. I think it added just what it needed. So I put on a little bit more concealer and I feel like it kind of just brightened it up too much. So I might fix it in a second. Alright, so this is the final and finished look and my eyes cannot be more happy. Oh, they're just like burning right now, but I mean, whatever. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys, you know, got some inspo for your Valentine's Day coming up, whether you're single or, you know, with someone. It really don't matter. You can always get glammed up, in my opinion. So yeah, everything I use will be linked down below. Remember to hit like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. If you want to see all my looks and daily, you know, what I'm doing on the daily, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. My username is Alejandra Castro. So yeah, if you want to see what I'm up to on the daily, that's where I'm at most of the time. So yeah, I feel like I say that all the time. So yeah, but anyways, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys later.